Independent candidate Robert F. Kennedy Jr. suspended his long-shot presidential campaign and threw his support behind Trump on Friday. The two joined forces last night at a Trump rally in Glendale, Arizona. It's one of the battleground states the Trump campaign believes RFK voters will sway to the former president. It also comes as Trump hopes to regain footing from his new rival Kamala Harris's poll surge. Trump and his running mate spent the week in swing states counter-programming the Democratic National Convention. The Harris team is hoping to build off of that momentum. Natalie Brand is at the White House now. Natalie, good morning.
Good morning to you, Michelle. Both candidates are off the trail today after this whirlwind week, and yet another big twist in the 2024 presidential race with a little more than 70 days until Election Day.
Former President Donald Trump and Robert F. Kennedy Jr. appeared together at a rally outside Phoenix hours after RFK Jr. announced he's suspending his independent campaign for president and throwing his support behind Trump.
He's going to have a huge influence on this campaign. Bobby and I will fight together to defeat the corrupt political establishment.
Kennedy announcing Friday he will work to remove his name from the ballot in 10 states, including battlegrounds like Arizona, where he says his presence could be a spoiler.
I would likely hand the election over to the Democrats, with whom I disagree on the most existential issues: censorship, war, and chronic disease.
But Kennedy isn't dropping out completely and said he will remain on the ballot in many non-competitive red and blue states.
He was drawing voters from both parties pretty much.
The latest CBS News polling showed Kennedy at around 2%, but professor of political management Todd Belt says it's hard to quantify the impact.
We know that he is going to help Trump in certain areas, and there are some people who might have voted for him that might not vote at all. And there are some that might vote for Kamala Harris.
The Trump campaign in a memo called RFK Jr.'s decision good news for Trump. The Harris campaign is trying to appeal to his supporters, too. Vice President Kamala Harris aims to build on momentum from the DNC after making history Thursday, accepting her party's nomination as the former prosecutor made her case to the American public.
With this election has a precious, fleeting opportunity to move past the bitterness, cynicism, and divisive battles of the past, a chance to chart a new way forward.
Now, back to RFK Jr.'s news. Members of the Kennedy family in a statement said the decision to endorse Trump is, quote, a betrayal of the values their family hold dear. Now, sources told CBS News that he wouldn't have made the decision unless he had some sense he could end up in a high-ranking position if Trump is elected. Trump was vague Friday night, but said he would establish a panel of experts working with Kennedy, who is a vaccine skeptic, to investigate what's causing the increase in chronic health problems and childhood disease. Dana.
All right, Natalie, thank you.